What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get it. Everybody know what's going on in the world of cryptocurrency. We got the geopolitical issues that are swirling around our head. Cryptocurrency market is getting its butt kicked. We are beat down right now. We're at $99,000. Bitcoin dropped $4,000 or $5,000 in one day. We all know of the missile strikes that the United States got involved in striking the Iranian nuclear plants. That was massive. Knew it was going to happen. You know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, whenever things like this happen, the market does not like it, and the market gets squeezed out. So we did see a drastic decline in the cryptocurrency. Bitcoin's down 4 or 5% today. Ethereum down 9 to 10%. Bloodbath to the left, bloodbath to the right. You could look at your portfolio and you could say, what the heck is going on? You could turn the news on and you will see, you will know what is going on. At this particular point in time, people's patience is being tested. A lot of folks were already having cryptocurrency fatigue, and now we're hit with the missile strikes. Now we're having to deal with the market getting squeezed out because of the United States getting involved between Israel and Iran, the nuclear plants getting hit last night. Now the market's getting squeezed out. Did see a drastic decline. The fear and greed index right now is at 40. That is one of the positive things that we can take away from the current situation. The fact that there is a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market, and the fear and greed index is only down to 40, that is excellent. We did see the fear and greed index. Last time we saw it down to 40 was April 21st. And April 8th is when we saw the fear and greed index down to 15. The fear and greed index got to extreme fear during the Liberation Day tariffs and all that good stuff. So this could just be a blip, just going to be something that we're going to have to suck up. But one of the things that we can take, one of the positives we can take is that the fear and greed index did not shrivel up. It is still fairly strong. 40 indicator for the fear and greed index out of 40, that is not too bad considering what is going on around us. And then when you take a look at Bitcoin, a $99,000 Bitcoin is not bad. We could possibly continue to dip today, could possibly dip tomorrow. We know the stock market will be open tomorrow. We're expecting the stock market to fill it also. So this could be a tough week for us to go through. But always take a look at the history. Yeah, everybody's in their emotions, everybody in their feelings. Should have got out of here, should have got out there. It's a bear market, it's a bull market. Hey, once you remove your emotions, you take a look at the data, you take a look at the charts, some folks are going to be buying right now. Some folks are going to be saying, and like I've been hearing, Coach, I'm buying a dip. And then I'm hearing some other folks saying, you know what, I'm out of here. I can't take it. You know, the market is just going to continue to decline. I seen one comment, the fella say, you know what, altcoins are pretty much going to go very close to zero. I said, oof. But it's just interesting to see the various emotions and sentiments from the cryptocurrency investors. Everybody is the CEO of their own portfolio, and everybody have different strategies. Everybody have different feelings as far as how they are internalizing what we have been experiencing the year after the Bitcoin halving, what we have been experiencing this cycle. Yeah, this cycle is different. We were expecting great positive green candles in 2025. We have not seen that as of yet. Haven't seen the parabolic pumps like we would like to see, but we most recently, as the market showed us that it has changed, that it is changing, we say, you know what, or this is what I'm saying, this could be a lengthening. Maybe the cycle is going to be lengthened. Typically, it's about 180 days after the Bitcoin halving is where we see the top. That'll land us October, November. This could be different. It could be extended. Not saying that the cycle is broken, but saying that the cycle could be adjusted. So it's a difference between being broken and being adjusted. It could just be lengthened. Maybe the cycle will be lengthened to Q1 2026. These are just some of the things that we have to start taking a look at. We got to be proactive. We got to take a look at what if this happened? What if that happened? So you kind of want to be prepared. You kind of want to look at the various scenarios and be prepared for whatever happens. We are deep in, I'm deep in right now. My portfolio, altcoins, so diverse, bloodbath. I know I lost a lot of money today. You probably lost a lot of money today, but you win some, you lose some, but it is not over. As long as it is not over, we still got skin in the game. The cycle has not been broken. We still got a chance because we are in cryptocurrency for a reason. Cryptocurrency is where you can make parabolic gains on your portfolio. Last cycle, we saw folks make parabolic gains. The cycle before that, folks make great multipliers. So we're expecting the same thing this cycle. But things are just moving a little bit different, unfortunately. It is not as easy as we thought it was going to be. We thought we had the cheat code. We thought it was going to be a 1, 2, 3, 2025, boom, and we out. Unfortunately, that is not quite how it is playing out. So we got to be a little bit more proactive. Got to take a little bit more. Folks are tired of hearing about being patient. You know, what are you going to do? You have to decide what it is that you're going to do. If you can't wait it out, if you can't continue to have patience, every day it is very monumental for some folks who are really involved in their emotions. Each day they're saying, dang, I got to be patient again. Dang, I got to be patient again. So every day is very tiring. This stuff can wear you out if you're not careful. But good thing about it right now is that we understand what is causing the dips. This is not just a regular correction. This is a geopolitical cause that's causing this current dip that we're having. Airstrikes, missile strikes, whenever anything like that, you will see a decline, especially when it's involving the United States. But like I say, remove your emotions, go back on the data, go back on the history and the charts and look how things have transpired after we've seen these dips from these geopolitical issues. Look at what happened after the tariffs. Did we come back and did we rebound? Yes, we did. And you can go back in history and see every time after we had a dip, whether it's in the stock market, the cryptocurrency, we saw a rebound. Will a rebound happen next week? Will it happen next month? Who knows? But one thing that we do know based off the history and the data is that there is or there have always been a rebound. So yeah, it's beat down right now. It don't feel good, but we are playing the long ball. We're not worried about getting on first base. We're not worried about getting a, next month, 20 days, 30 days, 60 days. This is the long ball game. It could take 6 months, could take 12 months, who knows? But we know that it does recover after all of these massive dips like we have been seeing. So what are we going to do? What I'm going to do? Unfortunately, I'm going to continue the dollar cost average in. That's what I've been doing. So that's the game plan and the strategy that I'm going to continue. Going to have patience. Going to be able to kick back. Not going to let it stress me out too much, but just going to continue to take what the market is giving us. Looking at my portfolio, looking at the various coins to see which ones are beat down the most. Do I got enough Solana? I think Solana may be my next play that I will be going heavy in. I already got a nice amount of Solana. Might be time to fill up my Solana again. My Ethereum is fairly solid, but Ethereum, Solana, I think those two plays are going to do well. Some of the other altcoins I'm going to take a look at. I'm going to see which altcoins are beat down, especially the ones that I had price predictions on. 2026, we looking for you. 2025, it could happen also because like I always continue to say, we get that 2-month window, which is still possible. We just in June. It just seems like it's towards the end. Seems like this is the end of the cycle, but we still got 6 more months to go before we could declare that, you know what, this cycle is over. So come December, if we haven't seen any massive moves, if Bitcoin is not above $130,000, then we can probably say, you know what, The cycle has been broken. So we still got a long ways from that. 6 months is a very long time, especially knowing that in one particular day, in any particular day, we know we could see Bitcoin up $4,000 to $8,000 in one day. So I'm not worried about it right now. $99,000. I didn't want to see it going below $100,000. I thought that was going to be our new support, but boom, $99,000. Hopefully we can bounce back. We don't go too low. We'll probably dip again tomorrow, and then it's all is predicated on, are these strikes going to continue? Will Iran respond with missiles of their own? These are some of the things that are out of our control. These are some of the things that will cause the market to go down if these missile strikes were to continue to occur. So in knowing all of that, don't be surprised when it happens. Have a plan ready for if A happen or if B happen. Have a plan ready for if missile strikes happen. Have a plan ready for if things start to recover and bounce back. So you want to be prepared. You want to be ready. You want to be caught with than without. Probably gonna go live because whenever we have issues like that, I like to come together with the cryptocurrency community and just chat, just talk. We're gonna talk it out. We're gonna hold each other's hands and say, man, how you feeling? How you feeling? What do you think about this? It is always very important to be a part of the cryptocurrency community. About to go over there in the Patreon right now, holler at the folks over there, see what's going on, check a temperature gauge and see what the folks over there are thinking and feeling. I was talking to a few folks in the Patreon earlier. Say, Coach, you know what? I'm just going to dollar cost average in. You know, I'm in it for the long run. So it's very encouraging to hear that there are a lot of folks who are still standing strong. A lot of folks who are still stepping on the 4-year cycle as their foundation. So if you guys don't have a cryptocurrency community, find you somebody who you can trust, who you feel comfortable with. Come on over there, join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day, just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.